Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to be doing a read today, April 1st, 2024. I'm going to be using the new, I just got it last week, the Divine deck from the Scene Tarot. Kind of excited about it. Going to be using the Hidden Truth Oracle, per the usual, Cosmic Timing Oracle. I did get another new deck, okay, tongue-tied. I got another new deck today that I ordered last week, Blinded by Love, a romance oracle written by Finding Fate. So I'll probably be cleansing that and then trying it out later on myself. Because I like it. I like it a lot. And it's Finding Fate, but I can't remember who the reader was that I saw it on. I follow her on the talk. But she only shows up on my feed every once in a while. I'm not too sure who she is. I keep liking her stuff, hoping that she'll come up in the feed more often. And I never see her go live, so I just must always miss it. Hope everybody had a good Monday, or is having a good Monday. Supposed to be really busy at work. We weren't really that busy. They had everybody from both of our shifts on our team because we have a 6 a.m. shift, which is the team I'm on, and then we have an 8 a.m. shift, and they had the 8 a.m. come in at 6, and there was no point. So I don't know if they're doing that again tomorrow or what, but the inefficiency drives me nuts. As someone that was in management for 20 years, almost 20 years, 16, 17 years, it drives me nuts. Supposedly it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I'm really hoping that that's a lie. Why? It's April. Why? Why is God doing this to us? Why is he letting Mother Earth do this to us? This is a big deck, y'all. Okay, that whole stack wanted to jump out. Jump out! Jump out! God's probably wanting to slap me. He's probably like, I gave you that. You were supposed to take it. But I didn't get the fee. Just so you guys are aware, and I'm not tooting a horn. Not tooting my own horn. I'm just stating a fact. I always have, my mind is always going like 5,000 miles a minute, and I have constant like downloads and all that stuff going. Like I don't really get much sleep at night, and when I do, I consider myself lucky. But like I'm just constantly getting downloads. I'm constantly hearing things, seeing things. So like some stuff I pick up right away and it sticks with me. Some stuff just like flies right by. Just so you know. Like, I try my damnedest to say, like, what I pick up on that seems the most important. Did anyone ever find the green barn? I keep forgetting to ask. Like, I posted about that damn green barn. I posted about it here on the tube. I posted about it on the talk. And no one ever said anything. And I haven't found it. Not in Illinois, not in Wisconsin. It's somewhere. And there's something in there. Like I said before, don't go in there alone. Don't go in there without doing some type of protection spell and taking some crystals and some sage and all that jazz, because I'm pretty sure there's something bad in there. There might be something good in there too, but I'm pretty sure there's something bad in there. You can't have heaven without hell, and vice versa. Okay. Well, now I'm just annoyed, because now I feel like I was supposed to take those things, but I didn't get no fifis. I guess I'm taking it, because I don't know what else to say. So this Oracle deck is, to me, it's kind of like a mix of Tarot and Oracle. Just letting you know ahead of time. Because it kind of has a Tarot feel to it. Like right now, like there's really nothing out here about, like there's no romance or past anything. It's almost like affirmations, basically. Got love cards in here, and like there's angel cards and all that jazz. So I think it's 100 card set, I think. I hear my cats out in the hall messing around. They're gonna drive me insane. Insane. Alright. I'm gonna do 2 more shuffle throughs on this. Oh, I'm so excited. My tattoo guy came back. 'Cause, like, I don't know. 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 I He's starting in a new shop a little bit further away, but I scheduled my appointment for my tattoo. I get it next week. I'm so excited. Probably just an outline, but I don't know. It's black and gray, so he might get the whole thing done. He set aside 3 hours a time, so. And I've been holding on to this cash for this tattoo for forever. I'm excited. Just in case you don't know, if you've ever looked at any of my talk videos, as I've said in the past, I tattoo the world on me. And that I do. All my tattoos have meaning for me. Every single one. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, there's one romance card out here. Oh. All right. Okay. So we got the focus card. Seeking, seeker, becoming awake. Number 7. Walking towards peace with divine love. Redemption, forgiveness. Self-worth, footstep. Recovery, healing, letting go, self-doubt, uncertainty. Number 15 might mean something to you. We can look that up for angel number and whatnot. There's a couple more numbers out here. And we actually have an angel number card, so. Hanging around. Watching, waiting, spying, undercover. Okay. Divine victory. 6. Shift of energy, karmic balance. Break night with me. I don't know what that is, Barbara. Uncertain path, number 5. I don't know, this reminds me of those, like if you ever built Legos and they have the little plates with the roads on them. That's what that reminds me of. Don't hate on me. I used to collect Lego. Lego. And I know it's supposed to be just Lego, but sometimes I still say Legos. I'm a kid. What do you want from me? Angel number 1111. Spirit, have heard you receiving gifts. Oh, okay. Spirit has heard you. You're receiving gifts. Wishes and desires are on the way. We got jealousy, envy, another number 5. We already have number 5 on this uncertain path. Betrayal, 7716. So this is you. These first 3 cards are you. You're focusing on you, your future, whatever you got going on. It says seeking, seeker, becoming awake. So you're probably healing, you know, starting to come into your own power, walking towards peace with the card, walking towards peace with divine love, looking for redemption, forgiveness. Stepping into your self-worth, knowing your self-worth. Again, recovery, healing, letting go, self-doubt, uncertainty. I mean, we all experience that on the journey. And the journey is continuous, like I've said. Like, you're gonna spend the rest of your life healing. Once you start healing and righting your wrongs and finding your path and all that jazz, like, you're just gonna continue. Like, life, that's what life is. That's what life is. You either, from beginning to end, you're on this wonderful healing journey, discovery, Or maybe you start out in low vibration and then you get there, and that's what you spend the rest of your life doing, is healing and moving forward. And some people never find that. Some people sit in toxic energy and they just never get out of it. Some people are more than toxic. Some people are, I'm just going to say it, demonic. You got someone watching you. It says waiting, spying, undercover. So they're watching, they're spying. You might not know. You might notice them, you might not notice them. I tend to find, like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I have people, like ex-friends and stuff, that watch me. They show up on the talk, they show up on my suggested people you may know list. And one of my friends is on there. She follows me. I don't follow her, or do I follow her and she doesn't follow? No, she follows me. Well, whatever. She is always at the top of my list. So she must be like looking at my stuff every day, which is fine. She's one of my friends. She's one of my, I consider her a good friend. Like, we don't hang out all the time, but Carly, love you, babe. She always shows up at the top of my list. So I assume she's watching. It's fine. I don't care. But other people that I don't have anything to do with, that are from my past, some people that are just total trash, show up on my show up on my thing. But I get the feeling that, like, I sometimes I get the feeling like they're looking from their account, and then some of the other ones, like, are probably like their fake accounts. But I don't know why. Like, I don't know why you would use both. Just, like, I already see you on there. Use the one you have. It doesn't make sense to me. But people are weird. You had a shift of balance, a shift of energy go in your favor with this Divine Victory card. Um, whenever we're on our journey and we're healing and we're coming to grips with our past, um, sometimes we're the past aggressor. Like, we did bad things and now we're trying to make up for it, and we're trying to bring in a karmic balance. Sometimes we recognize that people did bad things to us and we have to come to grips with that. I'm gonna say, with somebody like watching you and spying and stuff, I'm gonna say you had to come to terms with somebody else being karmic with the Divine Victory card. So there was a shift of energy, a karmic balance. But this person that's watching you, like, they secretly want more. And maybe not secretly, maybe maybe you just try not to, you don't want to call it out, you don't want to get involved because you're on, maybe, like, you're on two different journeys, right? You might sometimes feel like your path is uncertain. I mean, I feel the same way. There's plenty of days where I think about people from my past and I'm like, did I do the right thing? Do I miss them? Like, how big of an impact on the loss of their friendship or their love have I felt since they've been gone? Like, I constantly think about things. And I don't know what part of me that is. Is that the Gemini in me? Is that my Virgo, my Scorpio? I have a lot of Sag. And it's funny because I'm air, but I feel like I'm actually more earth than air. I was actually, even though I love my handle, Music Mama 80, I was thinking about changing my handle to Earth Mama. But I like Music Mama. But yeah, I always constantly rethink things. And I think, me personally, I feel like that's a sign of a good person. Like it, like I don't just constantly rethink things from my perspective either. I always look at other people's perspective and I try to like play both sides in my mind. And did I do the right thing? Did I not do the right thing? Did this person do the right thing? Am I overreacting? Just all these, like a culmination of all these things flitting through my mind. And I don't think necessarily, I mean, if you're at the beginning of your journey, you might feel a little bit more uncertain. Like, I know I have a goal, right? I know what I want to achieve. The thing is how am I going to get there? When am I going to get there? Like, for me, and I'm not saying this like as a procrastinator, even though I do procrastinate sometimes. Like, I know where I want to go. I know where I want to be. Do I really care how long it takes for me to get there? Not really. Not really. Like, I'm going to get there when I get there. So, Spirit has heard you. Receiving gifts, wishes, and desires are on the way. So, maybe you're like me and you reached out to God for assistance, and He heard you, and because you put in the hard work and you were a faithful servant, you're going to receive gifts. I did the same thing. I've always believed in God. I've always believed in Jesus. I'm not really a church person. I don't go to church. I don't really believe in organized religion. I believe religion is within. Religion is what you make of it. I believe in energy. I believe God is energy. Jesus is energy. I mean, he was man, but you know what I'm saying. We're all energy. This whole planet is energy. Everything is energy. The planet creates coal. That creates energy. Like water, like everything. Everything is energy. There's nothing on this planet that isn't energy. So why wouldn't God be the same? Okay? When I had my incident with my ex-best friend, and I've said before, like I literally grabbed my shit and I ran out into the night and I left and I didn't look back. When I left, I might start crying, sorry. When I left, I'm not sorry, but still. When I left, I literally sent out my SOS to God. I listen to that Lauren Dangle song all the time, Rescue. And I think people think when I play it that I'm trying to rescue someone else, but when I listen to that song is about God rescuing me. Like, I literally sent out an SOS for him and he heard me and he rescued me. And he said, "You're not going back there." And I talked to my ex-best friend 3 times after that via text. And that was it. I cut contact because I tried to give her some opportunity to apologize, to say something, to say the truth, to say what she had in her heart. It took me about a year and a half to realize she doesn't have a fucking heart. She lost her heart a long time ago. So, yeah, like, you asked God for help. I did the same thing. I think when people get put in that situation and they have to make a split second decision and a really, really, really tough choice, like, you're gonna ask God for help. You're gonna ask God for stability. Because when I walked out on her, I mean, that was 30 years of friendship down the drain. And the funny thing is I've been highly intuitive, psychic, my whole life, and I've ignored it. Like I'm not kidding. Like 99.9% of the time, I ignored it. Okay. When the stuff with her started to happen in 2022, I knew it was happening, and I knew what. Like I knew why. Like I was getting the downloads about it. Like I knew that everything was off, and I kept letting it play out and happen because that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, because the people that were involved in those instances in 2022, there's more than one. It's not just my ex best friend, it's her whole family that protects her. She's a predator and they all protect her. The man that she tried to set me up with, that she was also in a relationship with, they all protect her. Okay? All of them. They're all involved. They're all guilty. I stayed in that situation as long as I could to get as much of information as I could for God. I really 99.99999% believe that. Because what's going to happen? What's he going to do with all that information? What do you think he's going to do with all that information? All I got to say is when karma hits, they're not going to know what hit them. All of them. This jealousy card, this person is jealous of you. Envy. They're envious. Because you're getting out. You're breaking free. You started over. You changed your life. People change their lives all the time. People that are stuck in demon energy, devil energy, all they ever think about is sex, drugs, and alcohol, and screwing people over, money. All I think about is money, 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 money. That's not high vibration, honey. That's the lowest vibration there is. You are as far from God as you could possibly be. Congratulations. And you can change. You can change anytime you want. Anybody can change anytime they want. You're gonna have to put in effort. You're gonna have to work on yourself. You're gonna have to heal. You're gonna have to admit some truths to yourself that you're not gonna want to admit. So why are you jealous of somebody else that does it? Do it. You can do it. Change. It's easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's easy. I don't understand people that are jealous and envy of people that can pick up with their lives and move on and transmute negative energy into positive energy. Anybody can do that. Anybody. Anybody can do that. Betrayal. Betrayal. You were betrayed by this person in some way. Like for me, this is my ex-best friend. This is my ex-best friend. I mean, maybe this is your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your cousin, your sister, your mom, your dad. I don't know. For everybody, it's going to be different. Let's see if this person has anything to say. This video might not upload until tomorrow morning. I swear to God. Like, I don't know why. I hope it doesn't. I hope it uploads sooner. It took forever for the one from last night to upload. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, anybody can change. People that refuse to take responsibility for their past actions, good or bad, you're not going to change. You're never going to change. You're living in a low vibration. Again, you're living in some type of demon devil energy. Like when you hurt people, if you hurt somebody and you just walk away and you don't have second thoughts, you don't cry about it later when you're at home in your bed getting ready to go to sleep, then you're not human. You're not a good person. And I'm sorry. I'm throwing that out there. I'm being honest. That's exactly how I feel. Like anytime I've ever hurt anybody, I went home and I thought about it. Not for minutes, not for hours, days, weeks, months, even years. If you're somebody that doesn't rethink your actions, good and bad and good, then you might have a problem. I'm not saying that you should rethink choices. When you are brought, let's say you tell God you want a new man in your life or a new woman in your life, and they set three of these people in front of you. You have three choices to choose from. Pick one. If you have to make a mental list in your head of pros and cons for each person, okay, fine. Then pick one. You can't have them all. You need to stand on business. But if you are that person that picks all three, you got a problem. I digress. I remember every detail of that day. Okay, seriously, I think we got these cards, on Saturday? I hid who I really am from you. Guys, listen. Please use your intuitiveness. Please use your foresight. Tap into your third eye. If you can tap into your third eye, meditate. Use the wisdom that God gave you, okay? Everybody gets it. Because when I tell you that I denied my intuition for so long. Like even today I was thinking about my whole situation and like how I was trying to think like how far in the past, where did my ex-best friend go wrong? Like when did she change from what I thought was a good person to a bad person? And it's got to be it was it the day her mom passed away in 97? Her mom died in a freak accident. She watched it. She wasn't able to help. My ex-best friend is disabled. She wasn't able to help her mother. So her mom passed away. Was that when she changed? Was that when she became evil? Was it when she introduced me to her friend? Not a work friend, but somebody that used to work in the city. They used to ride the train together. She introduced me to him. I started hanging out with them. I told her I had a crush on him. And what does she do? Well, I'm in love with him. You're in love with him. You're my best friend, and you've never told me you're in love with anybody. And now you're telling me you're in love with this guy? Why didn't you tell me that before? Why wouldn't you have said that before? Why the secrecy? And it's funny because I look back. She literally hid everything she ever was from me. Everything. She knew every damn thing about me. Everything. I told her everything about me. And when I look back on our friendship, I know absolutely almost nothing about this woman. 30 fucking years. 35 fucking years, whatever. 36 years. We met in the second grade. The second grade. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, I bet they did. All I'm saying is don't be me. Don't be me. Like, I tried to block my intuition, and I was like, no. Why would my best friend treat me like this? We're best friends. No, we weren't. We were not best friends. I was her best friend. She was my enemy. I was literally friends with my enemy. And these are things that I had to go to God and be like, I need forgiveness. Like, I need forgiveness. I need redemption. Because you gave me this gift. You gave me this insight to see the devil that was before me. And I didn't see it. I ignored it. And I ignored it for how long? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. I have no idea. I have to forgive myself for living in self-doubt and uncertainty. Because I shouldn't have been. I should have been using my gifts to call her out on her BS, is what I should have been doing. And it took her sexually assaulting me to get me to realize, my God, like, this is not a friend. Friends don't do this to friends. So trust me, when I see this read, and I know that there are other people out there that have been in similar situations, honey, man, woman, whatever you are, whatever you go by, I feel you. I fucking feel you. And the funny thing is I keep getting like downloads and signs that people are going to come back and they're going to apologize. There's going to be fake apologies. There's going to be people trying to hit on me, trying to think they can coerce me into sex for a second time, offering me money, offering to take me out on a date. And I'm thinking, they have to be fucking mentally ill. Her whole family, the man that she tried to set me up with that was her, really her man, they all have to be fucking mentally ill. Why would I ever want to have anything to do with you again? And I even went to God and I said, I can't. Like, I'm literally just going to ignore their phone calls, their texts, whatever. If they show up at my house, I'm not answering the door. I'm calling the police. And God said no. God said no. You have to confront them. You have to tell them how they hurt you. You have to get it out of your system. And then you have to say goodbye. You have to say, I'm done. It's over. I don't want to have a fucking thing to do with you. Enjoy your karma. Enjoy the rest of your life. Goodbye. All I know is that if they show up in person, anywhere I am, and they try to talk to me and they try to say something, honey, I don't care. I don't care if there's one person hanging around where we are. I don't care if there's 100 people. I don't care if there's children. I don't care if there's old people. I will lay into these motherfuckers like they have never been laid into before. Because you're not going to turn around and treat me like that. You're not going to turn around and treat another human being the way you treated me. And let someone else treat me like that. And know that someone else treated me like that. And you don't stand up. You don't stand up for humans. You don't stand up for what's decent, what's right. Nope. Absolutely not. One more shuffle through. I just want to see if I get a feel like this person is coming back, or we got the same card we got yesterday. Within 6 months. Okay. I like the jellyfish. Within 6 months. up in the air. In the spring. We're in spring right now, unless they mean next spring. That's more than 6 months. Honestly, I think it's all these. I think depending on the person, depending on you, depending on your person that's, hanging around and watching you, I mean, they might not even be ready to come back. They might come back within 6 months. They might come back now. We're in the spring right now. Or all these people that need to come back and apologize and ask for forgiveness and atone for what they did to you, they just don't know. Because they're chicken shit. They don't know. Alright, guys, that's the read. I've babbled on enough for 41 freaking minutes. Use your insight. Use your intuition. Talk to God. Talk to your ancestors, your spirit guides. Meditate. Ground. Get some crystals. Get some selenite. Sage. I sage my home every day. Like, literally every day. My favorite is rosemary. It smells fabulous, but that's just me. I cleanse myself. I have a body wash, natural cleanser that's supposed to cleanse your aura and your spirit and get rid of all the bad juju. I literally just did like a swallow hard, like ugh. Like something bad is in my mouth. Use your insight, guys. If this person that betrayed you, I mean, if they stole a book and never gave it back, I mean, give them. Get your book back. I mean, but if they did something really horrible to you, like what was done to me was really freaking horrible, you don't do that to people. I mean, you gotta do you. You gotta do what you need to do. Again, like I said, I talk to God. And I get answers. I get signs. So, do something because, I mean, look at this. This person is cutting down a ladder while somebody's trying to climb it. Like, you want them to break their back? You want them to die? Just be careful. Use your insight. This person could come back at any time. And don't forget to live, okay? Because you're not meant to sit here and just wait for this. Live your life. Do you. If this was a past lover, meet someone new. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, give yourself time to heal if you still need to heal, but meet someone new. Don't wait around for this idiot to come back. If you want to go back to school, go back to school. If you want to start a business, start a business. You want to change jobs, get a different job. You want to buy a new car, buy a new home. Whatever. Live your life. Do not wait for people to come back. Do not sit in that energy and wait. Ever. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got to say. I'm done rambling. 44 minutes. Bye.